Josh Rumswell, otherwise known as Triple H, owner of Kurt's Pro Wrestling, and I'm here alongside So6 Social Club member Clowny J, and we are here to announce that we are going to have some great matches coming up for Kurt's Pro Wrestling's Free Match Friday, and those matches include...
We have offerings from both Violence is the Answer and Extreme Behavior coming your way, so make sure you're tuning in every Friday to see these.
With competitors like Tyler Arrow, Mike Forte, Airstrike, The Empire, Gutter Trash, Illegal Ethan Page, Josh Alexander, Sabrina Kyle, the King of the North Carter Mason, and many, many more. And remember, on February 16th, 2020, Courage Pro Wrestling will be holding their second annual Hamilton Heritage Rumble, which will be headlined by a 30-person over-the-top rope Heritage Rumble for the #1 contendership to the Hamilton Heritage Championship, currently held by Eazy-E Eric Kearney. But until then, remember to stay cool, have a happy holidays, and stay sick.
The following contest is a championship lottery match.
And we're back at it again. You've got the
You can cash in this lottery ticket for a championship title shot at any time. Format will start. Each time a competitor is eliminated, another one will enter. The only way to get a pinfall, the only way to eliminate your competitor is by pinfall or submission. The first competitor. He is the Hamilton Heritage Champion, Eazy-E.
So, you see Eazy-E leading the show right at.
Now, straight up shoot, this guy's theme song gets stuck in my head way too often.
I know, right? It's just one of those ones you're rolling around, or in your case, walking around wherever going, it's my house.
Exactly. It's a catchy theme, I'll give him that much.
He may not be the most upstanding individual since what he's done leaving this shithole, but I know you can sympathize with that since you left
Oh,
the quote-unquote shithole of Hamilton. I'm not saying Hamilton is, but you and Eric have both left this city.
oh, Baron, have you not been down to the North End? It is a shithole.
Well, he moved to St. Catharines and you moved completely in the other direction.
Oh yeah, I got as far away from this town as I could.
You went out near Peterborough.
I did. Air's clean, you don't gotta chew it.
Eric Kearney is a very good competitor, though.
An excellent competitor. Always, always has a game plan in mind. Always has a plan. Always has something. Wait a second.
That's Igor Suminovich and ZACK Berkeley.
Of course, this is not the first person that we've seen Igor with. Perhaps another pupil for him. Another addition to perhaps a larger Heenan family-esque stable. Who knows what's going through this madman's mind?
Has Berkeley even iconically left puberty yet?
I don't think he has. This kid is...
A kid.
Yeah. I was going to come up with some fancy analogy for how young he is, but I don't even think this kid knows what MySpace is.
That's young. You know, that almost leads to one of those memes. If they don't remember this, they're too young.
Yo, fun fact, my MySpace page is still up and running. MySpace.com/ClownyJ. Hit me up. Add me as a friend. Make me your top 8.
So, we have Eric Kearney, the child, the iconic ZACK Berkeley, who now is slashing. And we have the grinder Mark Shaw, who just kissed his daughter as he walked by his daughter and his wife.
So he does know who that was, okay.
Yeah, she does. So, Grinder, Kearney, Slasher. You know what? Gotta say the odd man out here is the child wonder, the iconic one, the Slasher, ZACK Berkeley.
Oh, very much so. He's got the inexperience, but that also makes him unpredictable compared to the other two out there.
No, what makes him unpredictable is Igor Siminovich on the outside.
Speaking of unpredictable, I know that song.
Everybody knows that song.
Now, we did take him a little bit out of his comfort zone. We're no longer in the Royal Hamilton Light Infantry Hall.
We upgraded. We went to a bigger venue, higher roof.
Although we are closer to downtown, where all the air cadets are stationed, so we're a little closer to home for them.
Yes. The cadet being the fourth person to start this match. You know, if him and Berkeley, the child wonder, team up, you know, they might have an upper hand, or might be able to keep both jobs. Because you've got Eric Kearney and Mark Shaw across the ring with a lot of experience and size and weight advantages.
And there's the bell.
And Kearney very quickly to the floor.
Very wisely to the floor at that.
And you're leaving Slasher, Cadet, and Shaw. And they dump Shaw to the floor.
Now, for those who may not have heard Michelle, Josh, what are the rules to this match? How is a one garnered?
So the four men to start this match, when they are eliminated by pinfall or submission, or count out or disqualification, another competitor comes out. Nice T-bone suplex overhead release.
Okay, so we're under Fatal 4-Way Rules Elimination Gauntlet.
Basically.
Okay.
Called the championship ladder just a bit fancy.
Why aren't you a fancy little bitch?
No. Nice move though by Slasher. And here comes Shaw back in the back door. And that's a fisherman brainbuster style move. And that's the end of Slasher ZACK Berkeley. Iconically, he doesn't last too long.
No, we could slash his name off the list of championship contenders tonight.
By Johnny, he's been iconic.
And his replacement
is a swashbuckler, a pirate, a high-risk hero, Shane Sabre. Shane Sabre is a really good competitor. Wherever Sabre goes, there's that flask, and nobody really knows what's in the flask.
Rum. It's rum.
Rummy rum rum. Nothing wrong with that.
There really isn't. You know, he's a man much like me, enjoys a nice Kraken dark rum.
Nice collar elbow tie-up between Grinder and that, and they're just pushing the cadet around the ring. Collar elbow tie-up between Sabre and Shaw again. And it looks like it breaks off evenly. Cadet flies into Shaw and gets caught.
That was not a wise move by the cadet.
Slammed to the mat.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Shane Sabre.
And Shane Sabre has a height advantage on Mark Shaw slightly, but is at a weight disadvantage.
That just makes Shane Sabre that little much quicker, that little more agile out there. But as you can see, that size differential does not help him out when it comes to those shoulder tackles.
No.
But it does help with the drop kick.
Yeah, and the cadet, well, he's just smaller than everybody. Remember, Eric Kearney is still a member in this match. There you see him.
Who just took the cadet's head clean off with that super kick.
And the cadet is gone. You know, the cadet tried his hardest, but he was at a disadvantage from the word go due to his size.
Very much so.
And that super kick from "It's my house" will beat you every time. Who is next to enter this bracket? Competitors are still brawling in the ring as they wait on Vaughn Vertigo.
Are you sure you didn't get into my edibles today, Josh?
No guarantees. Vaughn Vertigo, someone we've seen one time before here in TPW. Tagging with his tag team partner Gabriel Forza. Nice crossbody to Shane Sabre. And now you've got Mark Shaw. Do you remember the tag match with Fight or Flight? Forza and Vertigo?
I do, yes.
Ring Wars, I believe was the show. Wouldn't it be something for someone like Vertigo to come in and win this championship lottery? Back elbow.
Wouldn't be something to see a team like Fight or Flight take on Airstrike.
So, Vaughn Vertigo has just went and grabbed Mark Shaw. Mark Shaw's going to Irish whip him up over. Nobody home for Shaw. Vertigo back to his feet. Crouching down.
He's got something in mind.
Oh, look at that flying knee.
Was it a flying knee or a flying V?
It might have been a flying V. Mighty Ducks reference.
Thank you.
Apparently, they're coming out with a new show on Disney Plus in the new year.
Well, I actually can't wait for that.
Vertigo to the top. He's trying to get the crowd behind him. He stands up. Nobody home for Vertigo.
Wait,
Ooh, he
easy.
gets scooped by Eric Kearney and lands
Whoa.
on his feet. German duck under. And ooh, that's a knee or a foot to the head. Side of Easy. It's wrong as well. Mark Shaw. Vertigo up.
Vertigo down.
And that'll hurt your back. And Vertigo to the floor.
Wisely rolling to the floor.
And did Eric Kearney just punch Mark Shaw in the genitals? Whatever he did, it led to a 3 count.
End elimination.
So I think he punched his balls up into his sternum and pinned him. Now we have, oh no, you know who this is.
It's Clay Wilson. You do see a banner up in the rafters saying this is Clay Wilson country.
But, more importantly, Clay Wilson is aligned with who?
He has wisely aligned himself with Eazy-E.
And as Clay Wilson just got himself eliminated by getting disqualified? Is that what's happening here? I mean, he is wielding a chair like a flippin' madman. Vertigo trying to fight back though. Gotta give him that credit. Kick.
Well, think of how wise that would be for Eazy-E's game in the long run. Have Clay come in, clear out everybody with a steel chair, get himself eliminated, then you just pick up the pickings.
Sounds like something they would say on Storage Wars.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch that.
No, you watch The Mandalorian and Disney Plus.
Damn right I do. Baby Yoda for life.
So, Irish whip. And here we see Wilson and Kearney, team Three Finger My House, trying to team up. Oh, nice spike DDT.
Shane Saber hitting that DDT from the 7 Seas.
All beautiful things are made of these. Saber in the corner. He's banging the mat, trying to get the crowd behind him.
Which they are.
Knee to the gut by Mr. Wilson.
That was a hard shot. He's up. He's raining down that lightning elbow.
He's got him hooked.
Keep your eyes on Vaughn. Whoa!
And that's the first time I've seen a Swanton Bomb on a standing competitor. Easy with Vertigo up. Oh, look at that. 3 count for Easy Eric Kearney.
The fireman's carry into the Michinoku driver.
Now we're waiting on the next competitor. Charlie. It's Igor Simonovich again with a man who's really had a change of attitude, way he handles himself, Mr. Charles BLACKWOLF.
And like I said, his attitude change all started when he was accidentally dropped on his head by All Ego Ethan Page. That was the night he went from being that smiley, just happy to be here guy to this new attitude that he has formed.
Wait, what are we witnessing? We're seeing Clay Wilson, Charles BLACKWOLF, and Eric Kearney work together to work over Shane Saber.
You know, a wise Wise maneuver of Black Wolf to be doing that. You see the two men already have an alliance. Why not try forge yourself within that?
Double team suplex by Wilson and Kearney. Three finger, my house, leads to a 3 count.
And here we go, back down to that, the downtown Hamilton gangland beating.
Well, let's be fair. If Charles Blackwolf stood sideways in a crack downtown, he'd lose it. But at least he found himself some partners for the moment in the ring, or people that he could get along with at the moment. Saber throws him to the floor. Inzaguri to Eric Kearney. Oh!
What a hard shot.
That was a straight roaring elbow. What a beautiful maneuver by Saber. And Wilson showing his testicular fortitude and kicking out at 2.
There you go, you got the word out this time.
Now he's kicking Eric Kearney, but I get it. You're kicking him in the face. You got to scramble his brain sometimes to beat him. He's back to the Eric's minion, Clay Wilson. Double underhook. Spin out by Wilson. Shot to the face. Front chantry. Up to the shoulder.
He's up.
Super kick by Eazy-E.
And that is it for the Pirate.
And you saw the Pirate getting pinned by 2 men, literally.
And now he's just got to walk the plank back up to the curtain.
As the rest of the competitors wait for the next gentleman to come down to the ring.
And they'll be walking into a 3-on-1 situation, whomever it is.
A situation that is now developed into a 3-on-1 due to Black Wolf seems to be evident. And this is a man we both liked from the moment we saw him, John Tavius.
Oh, this is a guy who has that quintessential it factor that one needs to make it. He's got the look, he's got a great style in the ring.
John Tavius kind of reminds me of a thicker, little taller, little heavier Kofi Kingston. And there's that unfair 3-on-1 advantage that someone's got to go into that you talked about.
That's right.
A second ago.
It doesn't matter if your power levels are over 9,000. If you're going in there against 3 other men, you're bound to take some kind of a whooping.
I mean, look at it this way. You called it, and can 1 man fight off 3 men? I mean, I guess, but it's not likely.
Oh no, it'll take definitely more than 1 punch for this anime fan to get an advantage out there.
And you see him, like, he's got an upper hand on Black Wolf because that's the one member he's probably got a weight advantage on. And Eric Kearney, very easy to cut him off. That's the thing with this 3-on-1. Once you get an upper hand
4-on-1. Check out Igor taking his shots.
But once you get the upper hand on one person, there's going to be someone else right there. The only way John has a chance, really, is you just start flailing his 4 limbs and hope he connects on everything.
Flying punch.
He's got Eazy-E. And there's a shot to the small of the back by Mr. 3-Finger Nation, Clay Wilson. And now they're back on him like a pack of dogs. Eazy-E orders spots and then tells them off, and he's just raining punches down on John Tavius.
This is just brutal. The assault here. Just peppering him down with those shots.
And they gang cover John Tavius and send him to the back. John really never stood a chance.
He really did. It's that 3-on-1 advantage that no matter who comes out next, they have to walk into as well.
Oh,
but if there's anybody that can withstand these 3 individuals, it would be this man right here.
Rip him. Rip Impact. Now he has a history with 2 of the 3 men in this match. He's has an ongoing history with Eazy Eric Kearney, and he has that history with Mr. Black Wolf. which led to Black Wolf, almost smucking him with a chair in one match. Then they had a Steel City street fight that literally wound up on Barton Street.
It really did, right in front of the RHLI. You can see the neighborhood around them. We couldn't see what was going on.
No, we were like two lame ducks up there going, anybody got footage? Anybody got anything? But if anybody's going to give it, their all and maybe have a chance, it's Rip Impact.
But of course, there's that 3-on-1 advantage coming right back into play.
You got Clay Wilson, Charles Black Wolf, and Easy E. And wherever there's Charles Black Wolf, there's going to be Igor Sumenin.
So really, it's a 4-on-1 advantage by the time you get the coaching from the outside.
Yeah, it is. But Rip's going to try, but right now he's being manipulatively controlled.
Easy E is no small fella. Clay Wilson's got a bit of a build to him. So you have two men there to match size. You got Charles Blackwolf, who of course is not, he's not the biggest guy out there. However, he's got that speed. And then you have the knowledge and experience of Igor at ringside, who out of everyone out here is the only man that can match Rip experience-wise.
Yes. Ripcord. Wilson is gone.
That advantage is down to 2-on-1.
But is there another man, or was Rip the last one? I have honestly
Electric
lost
chair.
count.
Whoa! Electric chair German suplex, and Tony Adams making his way out.
Tony Adams. What do you know of this Tony Adams?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
I don't know much. I think, he seems to be holding his own.
He's got a presence to him. Nice double front drop kick and a kippa. Big splash into the corner. He's taking on anyone that comes his way.
Suplex on Rip Impact. And he holds on, and Amigo's over to a second Amigo, and he's going to swing his hips again.
He's got something else in mind, though.
And he goes through like a 3 Amigo style, and you saw the 2 suplexes and then a face for DDT.
It's Safe Travis!
Safe Travis, a man who only cares about the safety in the ring, but he's a good young competitor out of the HPW Academy alongside Charles Blackie Wolf.
And much like Black Wolf, he will not have the size advantage over anyone.
But he's bringing it. He's definitely bringing it.
Got those rough and ready headbutts. Now he's heading up to the corner here. Going for a double Dudley drop.
Double sliced bread.
Double acid drop.
And he hit Rip Impact. He was one of the 2 in there. And remember, Rip Impact uses that move. A nice suplex by Mr. Safe on Mr. Adams.
You see Travis going right after Rip.
Whip in.
And he hit Adams, it looks like, with a headbutt on his way in.
Wow, did you see that? He threw Eric Kearney into the Rip Impact, and then we gave Rip Impact the neck breaker. Impact DDT'd Eric Kearney.
Yeah, that won't help you once you take that shot to the face by Tony Adams. And now the old school, the Gorilla Monsoon helicopter.
That'll make you dizzy.
That'll make both competitors dizzy. Rolls through it. He's going up now. If he can. May have made himself a little dizzy.
And Dave Travis sends Tony Adams off the top rope to the floor. He goes up himself.
Now, of course, this is not over the top rope elimination, so he's still in play within this match.
Eric Kearney has him. Rip Impact coming in from behind.
He could have put Travis right through the mat with what he was planning.
He could have. Up for the DVD by Rip Impact. And look at where Safe Travis is still perched on the top of rope. And ooh, Mr. Adams, Tony Adams has come back in. Nice neck breaker by Mr. Adams.
Josh is breaking out the random accents for this one.
You know, and near fall.
Here we go, Tony. He's got a jaw jacker coming his way.
Super kick.
We've seen that put away a few people already.
Adams fell back into the corner though. He can't be pinned if you're in the
Oh!
Safe Travis just lost his head.
Mid-air super kick. You can see his body change directions.
You could see his head just snap back, and that was the end of it. That could put you out.
Yeah.
The brain's not built to bounce off the inside of the skull. Impact back up to Kearney. Irish whip. He 905s him.
He's got him set up for that 905. There it is.
905.
The Tiger Feint kick, the 905.
And only gets 2 count. Hamilton versus St. Catharines.
Versus wherever Tony Adams is from.
I don't know where Tony Adams is from. I'm going to say Las Vegas.
A nice one to make the trip in for CPW.
Sliced bread.
That's got to be it for Mr. Adams.
And Impact just hooks him down, and that's done. Mr. Adams, Mr. Tony Adams is out of this match. Rip Impact.
And we are down to just the 2, I believe.
We are down to Hamilton versus St. Catharines. Rip versus EZ. This started back in a few shows ago, this feud. And Eazy-E has went on this tirade with these videos they've put out.
Wait.
What,
Clay and Charles have both been eliminated. Why are they back out here?
Well, maybe this was a thought out plan by Mr. Kearney. Who knows? He's turned into a devious son of a gun. Rip ducks Eric up and over to the floor. Clay Wilson sent through.
Wait, look up on the stage, Josh. What's going on here?
That's Logan.
That is.
That's Logan. We saw him earlier tonight in a tag match.
And there's his partner.
What is this?
The hell is this?
You've got Gutter Trash, you've got Clay Wilson, you've got Charles BLACKWOLF and Eric Kearney. They're all stomping on Rip Impact. You know, how much money did Eric Kearney have to pay these gentlemen?
That is a great question. As well as what is the through line? What is the common goal of these men?
Well, it looks like they beat the crap out of Rip Impact. German superplex.
It doesn't look like that plan's going all that well right now.
No, remember, Rip trained the majority of these men.
And when you're training someone, you know, you try to teach them everything they know, but you do not teach them everything that you know.
You know, this is a big numbers advantage for Eric.
This is a 5-on-1 beatdown.
This looks like something you'd see at Jackson Square. Straight up. This looks like something if you threw a piece of meat in the middle of homeless people.
Same thing.
You ever see that type of thing in Peterborough?
No, actually. The homeless people out there are actually polite. If you slip on some ice, they'll catch you and like dust your shoulders off. It's scary. True story.
And Eric Kearney has won the match by using Rip Impact's own Ripcord.
What an insult.
So that means Eric Kearney has won a contract for a championship match that he can use at his disposal whenever he wants, wherever he wants, however he wants.
And he is already the Hamilton Heritage Champion.
Yes, he is, and it looks like he's got a piece of paper on his Basketball Championship, the microphone. Sorry, my British is coming out, my really bad British. Easy with the mic. Easy showing that address to the paper, or that contract, sorry, to the paper.
Making sure the people here all get a good look at it.
It's not good for us here at Curran.
Oh, come on, guys. Your point's been made.
Eric Kearney just told Rip Impact he's going to go to the house of Ernie Moore, the man who trained Rip Impact.
That is just disrespectful. Ernie Moore's not only the man that trained Rip Impact, he's also the man that trained the men that trained me.
Jerry Martell.
Quincy Valentino and Flex Falcone, that's correct.
So, in a roundabout way, Ernie trained you.
In a roundabout way, you could say that.
You know, but to be fair, he's not involved in this feud.
No, he's not.
Ernie hasn't actually been in the wrestling business for years now.
For quite some time.
You know, he's just a elderly man living his life, working wherever he's working or enjoying retirement. You know, he still obviously has a connection with Mr. Rip Impact, but that doesn't mean he deserves to be brought into feuds like this.
Oh no. Just disrespectful, just uncalled for by Eazy-E.
But should we expect anything different from Eazy-E?
Probably not, no.
And look at him, he's leaving, guarded by Mr. BLACKWOLF. And BLACKWOLF is spewing some rhetoric at a fan. And here they all go. And there's that tune. It's my house. And Impact just has to look on from the ring. You know, you gotta feel for Rip at times.
These men are damn likely to institute a riot here.
Well,
in the Germania Club.
what did you do to all those trainees that have turned their back on him that make them hate him so much? And look at that, everybody telling the crowd what they think of him. Impact's starting to just stir himself, get up, he's to his feet. After a beatdown like that, Gonna get helped to the back by some fellow competitors.
Some fans even helping him up the ramp.
Yeah. He's like crawling up the ramp. He's not in a good way.